Am I overreacting for not telling my sister that my friend slept with her boyfriend? My sister, 26-year-old female, is mad at me, 24-year-old female, because I wouldn't tell her that my friend slept with her boyfriend before they even knew each other. I had a friend over at my house and we were watching TV. My sister and her boyfriend came upstairs and her boyfriend says hi to me and my friend. They obviously know each other, but it wasn't awkward. It was a normal interaction. My friend told me after that she had slept with him before. We briefly discussed it, not in too much detail. Once my friend leaves, my sister confronts me and asks if I knew. I said yes. She asked what I know. I don't think I need to tell her anything. She can ask her boyfriend. She asks if I would have told her, and I said, I don't know. My sister is very upset, crying and feeling uncomfortable at home and angry with me. She said to not have her over again. I told her I can have her over, but you don't have to be here when I do. We can work out times. Am I the a hole? I didn't even have time to think about it, and quite frankly, I do understand the uncomfort, but it has no relevance to me. They haven't spoken in years. Someone said if it was before the sister and boyfriend met, I fail to see why anyone needs to say anything. If she has an issue, she needs to talk to her boyfriend. Is she expecting to never run into anyone from the past? This is silly. Someone said, Girl, your title is so deceiving. I was about to say, yes, you are the a hole, thinking your friend slept with your sister's brother while they were currently dating. But they slept with each other at a time when your boyfriend did not even know your sister yet. She's being insecure and dramatic, acting like you hid infidelity. Someone else said, Not the a hole. It's not happening now. It's none of her business because it's in the past. You'd also just found out yourself, and even if you'd known, it had no bearing on her relationship now. Someone said, Not the a hole. It's not your responsibility or anyone else's to inform your sister of people her boyfriend slept with before he even met her. A lady in my building shushed me and then immediately asked me for a favor. What just happened? Hi everyone, just wanted to share a really weird incident that happened to me today and get some perspective. For context, I, Indian male, live in the UAE. I was coming back from the gym today, heading up to my apartment on the 7th floor. The elevator stopped on the 5th floor and a woman entered. She was a white lady, probably around 45 to 50 years old. I'd never seen her before. To avoid awkwardness, I did what I usually do. I nodded and politely said hi. Her reaction was shocking. She instantly put her finger to her lips and said, shh, basically telling me to shut up. I was confused and just shrugged it off, standing there in silence. But then, about 5 seconds later, her mood completely flipped, and suddenly she asked, Are you living here? I was still confused by the shushing earlier, but I said, Yes, I live in this building. She started asking me more questions. What do you do? What kind of business? I didn't really know how to react, so I just answered her honestly. I mentioned that I have a business related to marketing. The moment I said the word marketing, her eyes lit up. As the elevator was reaching my floor, she started asking for a favor. She told me she's an artist and has a page and asked if I could help her with marketing her art on social media. I was stunned. This woman literally shushed me for saying hello 30 seconds ago, and now she's asking me for free professional help. I told her I can't help with this and walked out of the elevator as fast as I could to avoid her. Has anyone else experienced something like this? I felt such a weird power play or just pure entitlement. Someone said, Trust your instincts. She told you all you need to know about how she treats people when she shushed you, then felt entitled to ask for a big favor seconds later. She's a narcissist and a user. You did the right thing. She sensed you are a nice person when you greeted her and immediately thought of how she could take advantage of that. Someone else said you should have shushed her. Am I insecure or is this really weird? Okay, so you can call me Elle. I'm 16 years old and I'm dating M, who's almost 16 too. Like any teenage couple, M and I visit each other's houses. All good, right? Wrong. It started with his brother, 14-year-old, peeing with the door open while I was there. Then his mom pooping, showering, and bathing his sister with the door open, which made me realize I wasn't crazy when his mom peed with me and him in the bathroom. And it didn't stop there, okay? She'd change clothes with the door open. She'd come into the boys' room while changing and already had her boobs exposed and those breasts. She had breast surgery and they're perfect. Now I'll tell you a little about myself. I'm a pretty girl. I have a beautiful and youthful body, but like every teenager, I have insecurities. And my boobs are the most prominent of them because they're large, they sag, and even though no one has said anything about it, I compare myself a lot. And all this exposure drives me crazy. Help. P.S. I already talked to M, but I didn't mention any specific situation. I just said that I feel uncomfortable with certain exposure. He said he would pay attention. And then at Christmas, the day after my birthday, his mom jumps in the pool with a sanitary pad and then lifts her dress and shows everyone the sanitary pad full of blood and wet. Someone said not a reaction. That is very weird. But I'm from the US, so maybe it's normal in other countries to expose yourself to minors who are not family. Brother accusing me of hooking up with his girlfriend. So there's a text from his brother. Just want to be direct with you. I know about you and his girlfriend, and I'd known for a while. She wouldn't admit to it and lied about it multiple times, but somehow you ended up at her place. I want to give you the opportunity to be honest about it with mom and dad, or not. It's your choice. Either way, I'm creating distance between us. I'm a 29-year-old male. My brother, who's a 31 male, I'm very close to, has been dating a girl for a few months. Neither I nor the rest of the family has met her yet. My brother just randomly texted me this out of the blue with no other context. Hope it goes without saying, but I've never met his girlfriend. Have never been to her place and definitely have not been with her behind his back or anything. I immediately responded, of course, just saying how confused I am. And he said, all good. Continue to deny it. I honestly respect it. I'm just at a loss for words. Literally my best friend in the world. So there's actually an update. So this is still the texting. He said, wait, dude, are you for real? I'll call the girl M. M, like the girl you've been talking to? Dude, I've never, ever seen or met her before. I'm so confused. I really hope this is a joke of early April Fools or something. I've never, ever hung out with her or even know where she lives. His brother said, you got it. I don't want to go back and forth on it, but I quite literally saw the text on your phone and the past weekend confirmed everything. Continue to deny if that's what you choose. I respect it. He said, dude, what? What text are you talking about? And he shows him like a screen recording. Here are my texts. Which ones are you talking about? I'm not sure how any of these could be misinterpreted as being her. He said, even recently deleted can be deleted. He said, okay, tell me which messages you're referring to. What did you see that would possibly make you think this? What makes you think I've ever been to her place? So the brother said, if you want to completely put an end to this, so there's no speculation around what I may have seen or misinterpreted, and completely prove me wrong, then instead of showing me texts that can be deleted, then show me the texts as they appear on your phone bill, where those can't be deleted. And he said, okay, deal, I'll do that. What do I do? And the brother said, you're not Verizon, so I don't know. And he said, also, dude, I'm just really, really concerned here. First, concerned that you actually think I would do something like that, like sneak around with your girlfriend you've been talking to behind your back. I wouldn't ever do that, man. You know that. I'm concerned about you, dude. I talked to someone from Mint, so I guess that's his provider. They'll email me my text records in 3 to 5 days. Oh, he said 3 to 5 days. We'll have them in 35 days. And the brother said, you don't have to be concerned, dude, honestly. And he responded, well, I am. I'm ready to talk whenever you are. I'm here for you, dude. Just know that. And the brother stopped sharing his location with him. And he said, hey, dude, I just want to let you know I'm still here for you and ready to talk whenever you are. I wish you'd realize I'd never, ever do anything like this. Love you, bro. First, I want to thank everyone for their replies, comments, suggestions, and stories. I honestly think I have read all of them and they helped give me clarity in a lot of ways. Second, for everyone who said maybe I hooked up with her without realizing it, that's impossible. I've seen pictures of her he's shown me, and I'm fully confident I'd recognize her in person. Plus, I've been loyal to the same girl since early November, haven't had any hookups. Biggest update is there isn't one. He's still not talking to me as of this morning. Context on my brother and I's relationship. We aren't related by blood. We grew up together, basically inseparable. He even lived with us through high school. He calls my mom and dad, and refers to my family as his own. As many as you pointed out, it's virtually impossible for me to clear my name here, even if I do get the text records. Someone said, you'd be surprised how this goes. I had a friend lose his mind about 2 years back, making insane, impulsive accusations just like this, and he cut communication with me. I tried to understand what was going on and reached out to mutual acquaintances and his family, and all of them, every one of them ignored me.